Hey guys, Dr. Mike here. Today, I'll break down a seriously important yet controversial topic: breakfast. Many of you consider breakfast as the most important meal of the day. After a good night's sleep, your body's been fasting for hours, just waiting for that nutrient replenishment. It's what kickstarts your metabolism and sets the tone for your energy levels throughout the day. But here's the thing, a lot of common breakfast foods marketed as healthy are actually doing more harm than good, especially when it comes to your heart health. We're talking inflammation, sugar spikes, elevated cholesterol, you name it. Recipes for disaster in the long run. In this video, we're diving deep into the 5 worst breakfast choices you could be making, and trust me, some of these might surprise you. We'll break down exactly why they're bad news for your heart, and most importantly, give you some awesome heart-healthy alternatives to start your day off right. But before we dive in, please do us a favor. If you're interested in health and longevity, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We bring you scientifically researched health content daily. First on our list, we have a breakfast staple, orange juice. It's a common sight on breakfast tables around the world, often seen as a healthy way to start the day. It seems healthy, right? After all, it's made from fruit, and fruit is good for you. It's loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants, which are essential for your immune system and overall health. But hold on a second. We can't ignore the elephant in the room, or should I say, the sugar overload in that glass. It's easy to overlook because it's not as obvious as a candy bar or a soda. You see, a single glass of orange juice can pack a whopping 6 teaspoons of sugar. That's right, 6 teaspoons. That's almost as much as some sugary soft drinks, and we're not talking about the naturally occurring sugars found in whole fruit. Whole fruits come with fiber, which helps manage the sugar intake. We're talking about added sugars, the kind that wreak havoc on your blood sugar levels and contribute to weight gain. These added sugars are often hidden and can be just as harmful as those in processed snacks. This rapid spike in blood sugar is a major culprit behind a process called glycation. Glycation can lead to various health issues if not managed properly. Now, glycation is a fancy word for what happens when sugar molecules bind to proteins in your body, including those in your blood vessels. This process can accelerate aging and damage tissues. This binding can damage the vessels, making them stiff and inflamed, ultimately increasing your risk of heart disease. Over time, this can lead to serious cardiovascular problems. Think of it like this. Imagine your blood vessels as flexible straws. When they are healthy, they can bend and flex easily. Glycation is like bending those straws repeatedly, making them more likely to crack and break. This makes it harder for blood to flow smoothly. Not a good look for your heart. Your heart has to work harder to pump blood through these damaged vessels. Now, I'm not saying you should swear off oranges altogether. Oranges themselves are packed with nutrients and are a great addition to your diet. Whole oranges are actually a fantastic source of fiber, which helps slow down sugar absorption and keeps you feeling fuller for longer. Fiber also aids in digestion and can help lower cholesterol levels. So, ditch the OJ and opt for a juicy orange instead. You'll be making a healthier choice for your body. You'll get all the benefits without the sugar rush. Plus, you'll enjoy the natural sweetness and the satisfaction of eating whole fruit. Next up, we're tackling those seemingly innocent breakfast carbs. Bread, croissants, pastries, you name it, especially the white bread varieties. These guys are often the stars of the breakfast table, but behind their fluffy exterior lies a recipe for heart trouble. The main issue here is refined carbohydrates. You see, during processing, these grains are stripped of their fiber and nutrients, leaving behind a fast-acting carb that sends your blood sugar levels on a roller coaster ride. And just like we discussed with orange juice, those blood sugar spikes can lead to inflammation and damage your arteries over time. White bread in particular has a high glycemic index, which means it's rapidly digested and causes a sharp rise in blood sugar. And let's not forget about those delicious croissants and pastries. They're often loaded with butter, sugar, and unhealthy fats, adding insult to injury. Now, I understand that giving up bread entirely can feel like a daunting task. So if you're a bread lover, try switching to whole grain options. Look for bread that lists whole grain as the first ingredient and is low in added sugars. And when it comes to pastries, well, it's best to save those for very special occasions. Let's move on to another breakfast favorite that is often marketed as a healthy choice: cereal. It's a staple in many households, especially for those busy mornings when time is of the essence. Those colorful boxes with catchy slogans might promise a nutritious start to your day. But don't be fooled. The marketing is designed to lure you in, making you believe you're making a healthy choice. Many cereals are loaded with hidden sugars, refined grains, and artificial ingredients that can spell trouble for your heart. These hidden sugars can add up quickly, contributing to your daily sugar intake without you even realizing it. Think about it. Have you ever looked at the sugar content of some cereals? It's alarming. Some cereals contain more sugar than a dessert you'd typically avoid. Consuming these cereals regularly can lead to chronic high blood sugar levels, insulin resistance, and increased inflammation, all of which contribute to plaque buildup in the arteries. Additionally, the lack of fiber and essential nutrients in many cereals deprives the body of heart protective benefits, while the added sodium can raise blood pressure. Over time, these effects significantly increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and heart attacks. But sugar isn't the only culprit here. The problem is compounded by other ingredients that are just as concerning. Many cereals are also made with refined grains, which, as we know, are quickly digested and can contribute to those dreaded blood sugar fluctuations. These refined grains lack the fiber and nutrients found in whole grains. And to make matters worse, some cereals are packed with artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives. These additives are often used to make the cereal more appealing and to extend its shelf life. Now, I'm not saying all cereals are created equal. There are indeed some that can be part of a healthy diet. Look for cereals that are high in fiber, low in sugar, aim for less than 5 grams per serving, and made with whole grains. Fiber helps to keep you full longer and supports digestive health. Always check the ingredient list and choose cereals with recognizable, pronounceable ingredients. The fewer the ingredients, the better. If you're finding this video helpful, please take a moment to hit the like button so you never miss out on our new informative videos. Moving on to the next one, we have pancakes. Those fluffy stacks of goodness might seem like a harmless indulgence, but they often hide a secret ingredient that can wreak havoc on your heart health. Refined wheat flour. These seemingly innocent breakfast treats are more than just a morning delight. They can be a silent contributor to long-term health issues. You see, just like with white bread, refined wheat flour has been stripped of its nutrients and fiber, leaving behind a fast-acting carbohydrate that can spike your blood sugar levels. This rapid spike can lead to insulin resistance over time, which is a precursor to type 2 diabetes and other metabolic disorders. And let's not forget about the generous pour of syrup that usually accompanies those pancakes. This syrup, often high in fructose corn syrup, adds another layer of risk to your breakfast. Most syrups are loaded with added sugars, further contributing to the blood sugar roller coaster. These added sugars can lead to weight gain, increased triglycerides, and higher levels of bad cholesterol, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. This combination of refined carbs and added sugars creates a perfect storm for heart trouble. The lack of fiber and the high sugar content can cause inflammation and oxidative stress, which are harmful to your cardiovascular system. But the problems don't end there. The way pancakes are cooked can also add to the health risks. Pancakes are often cooked in butter or oil, adding extra calories and unhealthy fats to the mix. These fats can increase your LDL cholesterol levels, further elevating your risk of heart disease. And to top it off, they're often served with sugary toppings like whipped cream, chocolate chips, or fruit preserves, turning an already unhealthy breakfast into a sugar bomb. These toppings add empty calories and more sugar, making it even harder to maintain a balanced diet. Now, I understand that pancakes hold a special place in many people's hearts and stomachs. They are often associated with family gatherings, weekend brunches, and comforting memories. So, if you're craving pancakes, try making some healthier swaps. Small changes can make a big difference in your overall health. Use whole wheat flour or oat flour instead of refined flour, and skip the sugary syrup. These alternatives provide more fiber and nutrients, helping to stabilize your blood sugar levels. Top your pancakes with fresh fruit, a dollop of plain yogurt, or a drizzle of honey instead. These toppings add natural sweetness and additional nutrients, making your breakfast both delicious and heart healthy. Last but not least, let's talk about a breakfast item that often gets a health halo: flavored yogurt. Yogurt can be a nutritious choice, packed with protein, calcium, and probiotics. But when it comes to flavored varieties, especially those loaded with sugar and artificial ingredients, it's best to proceed with extreme caution. You see, many flavored yogurts on the market today are essentially desserts in disguise. They're loaded with added sugars, sometimes even surpassing the sugar content of some candy bars. And as we've discussed throughout this video, excess sugar is a major contributor to heart disease. But sugar isn't the only culprit. Some flavored yogurts also contain artificial sweeteners, which have been linked to various health problems, including gut health issues, and even an increased risk of certain cancers. And to make matters worse, some brands add artificial colors, flavors, and thickeners to enhance the taste and texture, further diminishing the nutritional value of the yogurt. Now, I'm not saying you have to give up yogurt altogether. Plain Greek yogurt in particular is an excellent source of protein, calcium, and probiotics, and it's naturally low in sugar. You can add your own sweetness and flavor with fresh fruit, a drizzle of honey, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. What you eat for breakfast sets the tone for your entire day, impacting your energy levels, blood sugar control, and overall well-being. By making simple swaps and choosing nutritious options, you can fuel your body the right way and protect your heart in the long run. Instead of reaching for those sugary cereals or refined carb-laden pastries, opt for whole, unprocessed foods that nourish your body from the inside out. Think eggs, avocados, chia seeds, nuts, flax seeds, berries. These are all fantastic options that provide sustained energy, keep you feeling full and satisfied, and support your heart health. What are some of your go-to healthy breakfast options? Share them in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based health tips delivered straight to your feed. Until next time, stay healthy, my friends.